leader. So it's really cool. It was very easy to set up with the app. And now whenever I'm away from home, if I want to check on my dog, I can send a little treat out of here. It'll bring him over to the camera and I can check and make sure he's doing well. There's some little pieces on the bottom that help it to stick to the floor so that your pet doesn't knock it over. And then right in the top here, we can put some treats in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some treats in here, and then I'll show you how it works. I'll also show you the setup, which was super simple. So a really cool pet camera to have, and a really great way to be able to give your dog treats when you're away. So you can use whatever kind of treats you want. I'm just using some kibble right now, and then we'll be able to give him a treat. So you can either use the camera setup to give the treat, or you can push this button right here. So as you can see, it just kind of launches the treat out, and the dog will be able to come get a treat. But that's a great way to have your dog come over to the camera so that you can see your dog as well on camera. So just to show you the setup, really easy to use, just scanning that QR code, which brings up the app really easily, opening up the app and downloading it. And then I needed to input my information, so my email address and setting a password, then going ahead and adding a device. So finding the device that I have, that I'm using, clicking on it, and then opening it up. Following some really easy to follow instructions on how to set up your device. Just making sure that you have your internet connection set up and your phone is connected to the same internet that you're going to be using, and then following all of these instructions. You need to make sure you're using 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi setup. So again, scanning this QR code with the camera, and then it pulls the camera up in just a short amount of time. Once you have your Wi-Fi password set and everything, the connection happens pretty quickly. And then you can immediately start using your camera. So as you can see, the camera connected, and I just had to go through a few setup questions, time zone, that sort of thing, and then I can go ahead and start using my camera. So the button there in the center that shows a little treat, you just hold down on that button, and when you hold down on that button, it shows you a little icon of a treat flying out, and then after the icon flies out, just waiting a few seconds, and the treats themselves will be dispensed from the camera. Once the treats are dispensed, you just wait a few seconds and your dog comes running over to collect their treats, and then you can check on your dog from the camera. You can talk to your dog, you can take pictures of your dog or record videos of your dog while you are using this camera. And as you can see, the dog really likes it. So it's a great way to be able to check up on your dog when you're not home. If you have multiple dogs, you'll be able to check on multiple dogs, whatever the situation is. Our dog really likes this, and we found it to be really fun. We also thought it was really fun just to check in on him when we aren't around. So a great camera, really easy to set up, and a great way to give your dog some treats.